Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it's showtime. Ta-da! We'll start with a quick key farm. Human. Female. I want to do thief because I want to go pistol. And because I got a new pistol skin that's cool. But we will randomize the features. Here we go! Okay. Further short. Don't care about this, so we'll randomize it. Mod 3, I roll a 14. That is determination. We'll go with ferocity because that's normally what I do and I can remember it. We'll go with the common folk because that is the fastest. This one doesn't matter. 17 is... My biggest regret is that I never covered my sister's dark. Mod 6. We've got a 19, which is a reroll. And an 8, which is strength. And we're off. I'm going to be skipping through all of this stuff. Fast key farm. It's about an hour.
We're under attack.
You're under attack. I'm not. And then we will be doing Super Adventure Box. That's Super Adventure Box. In case you could figure out what the hell I was saying. Not an unreasonable thing. Super Adventure Box is, to my mind, the finest piece of seasonal / festival content that any game has ever had. It's not my favorite, but I think it's the best. It's an incredible piece of work and a loving homage to the old 8-bit game systems. Most especially to Zelda. Now, let me get my mail. And in 4 minutes, I'll get more mail. Rollover. Happens at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Those doors, yeah.
Enough of this. Take down their leader.
With you myself.
Took about the same amount of
You think you can
time as it
defeat
would have
me?
taken if I'd gone the normal way. Regardless, it's pretty much always optimal to just run over here. Don't say it, Logan. Don't say it.
By all 6 gods, what is that thing? It's huge!
No woman's ever said that to
soldier
Logan before.
is a threat, and we're
Destroy them!
Charge!
I get myself in a place where I'm hitting both of them.
Take out those giant heads. Watch for debris. Keep your heads down.
Maybe, not quite. Hey, that was mean.
Rally to me if you need to recover. There's one to remember me by.
Alright, one hand down.
Fight for everything you hold dear.
Oh, Logan. So boring. Good evening to those of you who joined me. How are you doing? And we...
It's not dead yet. Brace yourselves. Think it's gonna explode.
How would he know that? Meanwhile, 3 days later, They tell us we've been out for 3 days. That's not out. That's a coma. That's what that's called. Unconscious for 3 days. Yeah, coma. You mean coma.
Progress makes perfect.
Progress makes perfect. I thought practice made perfect. I gotta get my metaphors and euphemisms and sayings and adages straight. Talk to them.
The field's beyond shit.
Yeah, I know. Kill them, destroy the barricades. There are 4 of us, so 3 new characters, 4 new characters, possibly some new players. The Worm Queen is up too, my goodness. I have managed to catch the first 2 events.
Welcome to the big time.
I have applied
Population
conditions.
Need. There. That's done.
I'm already level 3. Just that fast. Papa's got a brand new bag. I cannot use long swords. Great swords, sorry. Come on, bring the cows back. How can I dance for the cows if the cows aren't back? So I did do a little bit of Super Adventure Box earlier. They roll over at 5 p.m., which is like right about now. I should be getting my daily any second now. Dance with the cow. Dance with another brown cow. I think this brown cow's... Oh, no, I can dance with this one. I don't get anything for it, but I think it's important that we have, you know, equality among cows. There's the daily. Use that, might as well.
We have completed the task at hand.
Break it down. But having gotten 2 events already, we're ahead of the game, so to speak.
It's the enemy.
So this will take about an hour, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit. And then we'll do Super Adventure Box. And tomorrow, maybe a day off, or maybe some more blueprints. And Thursday is Last Epoch Season 2. And Friday is Defiance. Thursday is also something I might otherwise... Oh, another event. How nice for me. It's another thing I would probably be doing if there was nothing else going on, which is Torchlight Infinite. Their new season is also Last Epoch way back. And then Friday is 2 things that I would be doing. Defiance I will be doing. I might be multi-streaming. That is a game that was canceled 4 years ago, I think, but is back from the grave. First-person shooter MMORPG that I liked, actually rather a lot. Finished all of the in-game content back when it was initially alive. Also on that day is Lost Skies. I don't know how you lose a sky, but evidently you do. But I've got that one wish listed. And they just happen to be that day too. So that one won't be getting played for a while. Then on the 23rd, you've got another level. On the 23rd, we've got Rail Gods of Hystera, the best title that we've seen in a long time for a game. And they have delayed the launch of Dune Awakening from May 15th to June 4th, I think? June 4th or 5th. Basically 3 weeks. I'm disappointed, but, you know, I'm a firm believer in...
This is all I need. We'll never finish with all these interruptions.
If your game would be significantly improved by a short delay, delay it. Please. Matriarch, take you! Oops, I hit the wrong button. Multiple times I hit the wrong button there. Or possibly hit the wrong buttons. We've gotten 3 events. Normally out of here we might have gotten 1. That was not a complaint, merely noting.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
I'm pretty amazing. I have to agree with me. Me? I think you're right. I am pretty amazing.
But I don't mind the tart.
I think me's onto something there. That is level 6, which means I can now equip a second dull knife. Ooh, we've got a pistol. I need 2. I desperately need 2 pistols. Lens needs 2 pistols.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Okay, now I'm sounding a little bit full of myself, I have to say. I mean, I am amazing, but you don't want to boast too much. What, one more spooter egg I think will do? More spooter egg and then spooter. That's it. So what we're doing is we're just quickly leveling up to level 10, at which point the personal story becomes available. We finish the first chapter of that, and it gives us a key, and you can do that once a week. So there are a fair number of people who run a key farm every week. I have done it probably 200 or 300 times on this account. A regular thing I do while leveling is every time I get a new item of attire, I randomly change my dyes. As a thief, obviously I want to blend in, so that's pretty blendy. Boring, but pretty blendy. Oh, I want another freaking gun. Give me a pistol.
Give it your
Wow, that's a really
All shiny.
incredibly pathetic sentiment, actually.
Huh. You're kidding me, right?
You're kidding, right?
Yep, totally kidding you. Except for the bullets. The bullets are pretty serious. More stolen feed.
I need some backup! You're kidding, right?
Am I not getting progress from killing those guys? I am, okay. So I will cash in the stolen goods that I have liberated.
How do you do?
And that should be enough to finish out the heart. It was. That out of my inventory because it's crap.
Can I help you?
Sure, you can buy all the crap out of my inventory so I can get it out of my aforementioned inventory. Oh, grab the POI because I hadn't.
You're dead!
No, I'm not. I'm not dead. I'm feeling fine. I think I'll go for a walk. I'm not fooling anyone, you know. Be stone dead in a minute. Kill a couple of bandits here. Whether the event succeeds or not here, I will at least get some XP for it. Stop evading. Let me res this worker, and we will move on. And here we are. Continuing our push to level 10. We'll be there in about 10 minutes. Level 8. We get our water gear. Spear and aqua breather. I got a silver on that event that I just, like, killed 2 mobs in. But the thing I'm really going to be doing tonight is
You'll be doing
concentrating
that one for
on
days.
which, as I mentioned, I consider to be the best piece of seasonal / festival content any game's ever had. A absolute masterpiece of design and whimsy. I would say originality, but no, it's not original. It's definitely an homage to the old school 8-bit games, most particularly The Legend of Zelda, a game I've never played. A game that holds no particular place in my heart, but boy do I understand how it does for so many other people. We're at level 8.5. Take. And I'm a hero, you can tell, because I'm tidying up the documents. Just hero stuff, you know? So I don't know what I will be doing as far as any further play of what I've been playing for the last week or so. Blueprints. If I stream tomorrow, it would probably be Blueprints, but it's going to be the last Blueprint stream for a while because Last Epoch, Defiance, and Rail Gods of Hystera are coming in the next week. So that one may get transferred to me playing it off stream.
Do you need assistance?
I'm like 23 or 24 in-game days. A friend of mine got it done in, I think, 45 in-game days. I feel I'm further along. What do we need? Still didn't do it? Oh. Art's complete. I'm gonna res these guys. Hopefully get them going. They can hopefully someone else will show up and help them finish off their event. We're level 9. Yep, another player. Good, so. Hopefully they will finish that up while I run away the opposite direction to finish up to level 10. Same, caught up with my stream. Thank you. That's remarkably kind. The level is exactly the same. The level cap is and always has been level 80 since launch. They, Guild Wars 2 doesn't use a horizontal progression where, you know, new expansion, new levels, new item levels, all that stuff. It's all done horizontally, where basically there'll be stuff you need to do to get better at new content as it comes out. Basically, that's the mastery system. And additional content is all valid. If you hit level 80 at any time, and you either did or are willing to spend like 10 gold, depending on your build, you can have gear that is capable of playing all content in the game except the real bleeding edge of raids and hard modes. That's one of the great things about the game is, you know, if you played at launch, got up to level 80, you got exotic tier gear, and you came back, your character's ready to play. You might have to respec because obviously those parts have changed, but that wouldn't be a problem. Because respecking is, you know what you're doing, takes 90 seconds, if that.
If centaurs ever come here, they'll be paralyzed by my beauty.
It's a big change for people who've played WoW and come into this game and they realize that, you know, and I'm not knocking WoW because I still enjoy going back to WoW when there's a new expansion. So I understand the pleasures of vertical progression. It scratches an itch. Guild Wars 2 scratches different itches. It was interesting when, after Shadowlands, a lot of the WoW content creators became disenchanted, shall we say, with the direction WoW was going. About mounts. Mounts are in-game.
There's nothing.
if you ever played, if you've ever dropped a penny into the game at level 10, you will get a mount. You get this mount. And this mount has horizontal jumping as its ability.
Oh, Mr. Codicus and his gorgeous
If you own Path of Fire, there are more mounts that are available. You have a vertical jumper. You have a coaster for going across water or eventually underwater. This one has short distance teleports and can use sand portals. This is the first flying mount that was available. This is in Living World Season 4, Chapter 3, I think, the Roller Beetle. This was the World v. World mount, but is now also the mount for the latest expansion. This is from the Living World Season 4. This is from End of Dragons, and then this is the also from EOD. That's the boat. And all the mounts are different. They all have different functions in different places in the game. It's a great system. It's a genuinely great system that they have implemented. The mount system. No, I still like WoW and enjoy WoW. But for me, I don't enjoy the long-term gear chase. I enjoy, leveling up in a new expansion, seeing the new expansion, the new mechanics, what's cool, what's not, doing some degree of additional content to kind of be bulking up the character. But after that, it's funny. I have seen people complain and call the graphics in this game ugly, and that I don't understand. If a person doesn't like them, that I understand. I mean, there are a lot of games that other people love that I don't like at all. But for instance, I wouldn't consider FF14 ugly. It's just not to my taste. We have hit level 10. We will now enter the first chapter of the storyline, which will reward us with a key. Yeah, if you ever played in the past, your characters still exist. And if you did a little bit of the endgame gearing up, they're still geared up. You're playing EQ2, now it's just casual. I've played a shitload of EverQuest 2 as well over the years. Thank you. No, I've played a bunch of EQ2. Played it on stream a number of times. There's another one of the mounts. This is the Roller Beetle. It's really good for straight ahead speed running. But it doesn't turn very well. It does drift. I'm just not very good at drifting with it. Grab the waypoint.
The searing is ancient history.
And here is where we start our personal story. Including the owner of the best lounge. Okay, first of all, there's a character in here called Uptown Johnny. He gets shot down by the barmaid. I would like you to pay attention to that.
Keep walking. If you ain't a friend of Big Nose
Come on, sweetness, just one dance.
There's him.
Let's see where it takes us.
Only if you get a job, a haircut, and a clue. And maybe not even then.
What? So she guns him down.
Hey, watch it. You almost spilled
Greetings.
my drink.
We're not done with Uptown
I'm
Johnny
so glad
yet
to
lately.
see you.
Late.
I heard that you were
yet.
up and around,
He comes
but
back.
I'm still worried.
Hope you're looking for a fight, because now you got one. But
Get
let 'em
away
have
from
it,
my
boys.
dad's quick kissers!
I'm gonna knock you out and look good doing it.
Help is on the way.
Poor Uptown Johnny. Missed me. Would you like to try again?
Can't believe it.
Believe it. Alright, now this last NPC here. I just got a new pistol skin today. That's why I wanted to play a thief. So that I could dual wield the pistols and bust them both out, but I haven't gotten a second pistol yet. For you, when I get out of this instance, I'll buy a cheap-ass pistol. I'll change both of them, and you can see what the new cosmetic looks like, because I think it's... Wow! I've never done that before. I teleported my ass straight out of the building. Twice!
Dying here.
That seems repeatable. And possibly exploitable.
All right, I surrender.
I'll pound you into the ground like a big nail.
She's going to pound me into the ground like a big nail. As insults go, gotta say, not really all that impressive.
That's enough. I yield.
I'm gonna swap to dagger. Oh, actually, I think I now have access to the weapon swappiness, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Okay. 122. No, we want that one there. No. Sure, that's fine. All right, we dagger now. Twitchy Jake.
You're kidding, right?
These attacks do an AE bleed. Oh, you are such a jerk, Jake.
Okay. I surrender.
We'll get our initiative back and we'll take on Big Nose Ted. Hey, Ted, I've got an idea. Why don't we play a game? Daily, I have dodged 3 attacks. I'm now over the limit on Astral
Let's
Twin.
play who can hit the hardest. I'll go first.
That's okay. I'll go last. Missed me.
Give up.
He gives up. Loser. Such a loser. Quit crying. Oh my god. What a bunch of whiners.
Rest, Dad. I'll find a way to help you no matter what.
If Serentine keeps swiping our low-level prisoners, we'll have
Okay,
to start
we've
arresting
got
a better class of villain.
some hero points to spend now. 6 of them. Let's see. We'll go with Venom training. And Signet, I think. And out. We need to buy a second pistol. Use 2 transmutation charges. To transmog. Or transmute.
How do you do?
Fix me up. We got another bag. We got new gloves. And every time, as is tradition around here, ooh, axe is nice. Every time we get a new item of attire.
We have completed the task at hand.
Randomly die what we're wearing. Yeah, no one will see me coming with that. That's for sure. I'll be fine. Over to here. We'll get a cheap gun, cheap pistol, and we'll transmog them both to look badass. Just got it today. Just came into the game today. As part of the Super Adventure Box, which we'll be getting to later. Probably in about 20 or 25 minutes. Oh, good, the phone. That'll be a scam or fraud call. I'm going to mute for a second. It's an actual message. Automated, but an actual message. I always forget to pick up the stuff that I buy. So there we go. We now have pistol. Let's see. It just simply never actually works the way I want it to. There we go. Are those two in the correct order? They are. All right, good. So we now have pistol. We will now transmute them. Wardrobe. Pistol. Where's the latest edition? There it is. The Golem Buster. 1, 2. And how do the Golem Buster pistols look?
May both as our strength.
They look like that. All right, I'm ready to murder stuff now, for realsies. Talk to Lieutenant Francis, the most incompetent officer in the Seraph. Hands down. Oh, a little over the top, but hey, who doesn't like a little over the top? All right, Captain Thackeray said I could get some medicine from you. Despite the fact that he is law enforcement, the medicine has been stolen from him, and he needs me to get it back from the bandits because, I guess, as law enforcement, he's not qualified. Oh, don't worry, he comes back later too. And he's every bit... He's even more incompetent.
Petra! Stop worrying about me. I can take care of myself. You're the one who just got out of the hospital.
He just took all the
Feels
loot
good
away.
swinging Miss Timber again. She's been tucked away behind the bar. Look, Moa! Remember when we used to ride Rancher Meppy's herd? I bet these birds are just as skittish.
I say let them squawk.
Watch those feathers fly.
There they go. Look at those feathers fly.
The blasted moas are out. Get those stupid birds under control.
All right, we'll give a second for the stupid people to run after the moas. And then we'll continue moaing them down.
Is it just me? Does everything taste better?
Like pain!
I think it's because it's got that nice just
It's that do-gooder from the bar.
They even have
Recruits,
trails. They
illness
leave
clown.
trails behind. How
Sounded like
cool
one
are
of the sops
they?
who messed up the
Time to
bar.
do some real
They're
damage.
supposed to be in
You're
jail.
kidding, right? He's bleeding useless. Hey, I need backup over here.
Someone get over here and help me!
When you've got a pistol, everything looks like a target. Because everything's a target.
Time to do some real damage.
We've got somebody coming behind us.
Dead.
Oh, that's right.
Big
Take
nose
care of
Ted's
them
right-hand
after we
man.
finish with Twitchy Jake.
Hey, keep your hands off me. Okay. I surrender.
And here they come. And Twitchy Jake is going to decide he wants to fight some more after we grab the medicine.
When you get to the mist, tell him Twitchy Jake sent you. Don't you know who I am? I'm famous. I've done everything bad.
There we go.
Good luck. I'll see you soon.
Exit. And back to Francis. I was trying to mount, jerk.
I need help!
Francis.
We should be with Logan. No offense to you guys, but Logan is where the action happens.
Logan.
More combat? More food, maybe.
Logan is what would happen if you took the vanilla out of vanilla ice cream.
My job is better than yours.
Back in. Divinity's Reach around. Oh, I'm sorry. Divinity's Reach. Yeah, upstairs to the left, first door on the right.
Upstairs. Take a left, first door on the right. Quick!
Thanks, barmaid Barbara.
Oh.
Quit your whining, Andrew, you big baby. Oh. And now we're back with Logan and Countess Anise, and they want me to do some
Cover work is
spying
tricky.
work.
To pull this off, you'll have to eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit.
Obviously, we want another pistol. But I can't be bothered to transmog this one too.
This is the only proper course.
Willing to do it once, but not twice. We hit another level 12.
Sweet, sweet.
We've got 2 more short instances to go. And then it's off to Super Adventure Box. Well, we're going to open a lockbox. Then we're off to Super Adventure Box, which is 2 entirely different boxes.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to sell some crop. Alright. The next one is up here in Shaymore. I'm the hero of Shaymore, by the way. Just me. Not every human character. Okay, every human character is the hero of Shaymore once they hit level 10. Or actually, level 2. There are a lot of heroes of Shaymore. Shaymore is getting attacked all the time. You'd think the citizens would move out, but evidently they're just not that smart. All right, we are approaching the single best line of dialogue in the game.
You're trespassing, jerk. Now I have to hurt you.
I am now disguised as a bandito. Okay, a bandit. Skip that. Here it comes. Steal yourself. The best line. There's Southside, or Uptown Johnny. Sorry, not Southside Johnny. That's a musical artist. Uptown Johnny, and he's hitting on one of the female bandits. And here we go.
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
And she walks away over to this other person and shrugs. Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus. I need to create a character named Uptown Johnny, baby.
Where did I put those fuses?
All right, Deadeye Della. For Burn Raid, I'll see you there. Now we have to come over here and murder some River Drake hatchlings to get the fuses.
Hurry up.
For
Blaze
Blaze.
wants those fuses.
Now, I have questions about Blaze in that it's spelled B-L-A-I-Z-E, but he has facial burns.
But maybe now I'm changing my mind.
So, do they call him Blaze as an insult and change the spelling? Or was it a case of nominative determinism? His parents named him Blaze and therefore doomed him to get nasty facial burns. Back to Logan Thackeray. I'm Logan Thackeray, man plus. Okay, man minus in his case.
Time is precious.
Acceleration! And off. Thought the name would make him tougher. He is the some number of greats grandson of a character from Guild Wars 1, Gwen Thackeray. Guild Wars 1 is also having its 20th anniversary right now. And a lot of streamers are playing. A lot of Guild Wars 2 streamers are playing Guild Wars 1. Okay, Logan.
Greetings.
They want to burn down the orphanage and the veterans hospital. I'll help cover the orphanage. Another level for me, because I'm awesome.
Ted thinks we can't be in two places at once.
More random dies.
Teamwork.
Three items that we either can't or have no
This is the only
reason
proper
to.
course.
Use that one, which makes us look like a couch. But hey, new dies. There we go. And wrong interface. Random dies, and yep, I'll blend in. No one will see me coming for sure. As a thief, there is no better disguise than blinding people with your choice of colors. And we are back off to the orphanage. We'll save the orphans. The orphans will think I'm awesome because arson at the orphanage. The next episode is called Orphan at the Arsonage.
The orphanage is this. Blessed six. Stop them before the fire spreads.
Look at him run, like vermin.
Yeah, let's call
We're in.
let's call them the orphans Vermin and rats. Hey, look, it's Uptown Johnny. Bullet Sponge
Knock
Plus.
you out and look good doing it.
Math time, kids.
How many bombs does it take to set a seraphim fire?
Another one down. Keep it up. They're tough, but they're no match for us.
You got me.
Got you under my skin? All right, Big-Nosed Ted. He's back
These children
again.
have suffered enough.
You want a piece of me? Come
Stay
and
behind
get
me,
it.
children. For Mir's help, I will protect you.
Have a few doses of poison and then a severe dose of lead poison.
Good riddance, you murdering scum.
Now, the kids will show their appreciation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Every child is
They
safe.
think I'm awesome.
Thanks to you. Cormier bless you.
Keen judges of character. Now, we're going to run over here. Again, time saver. Poor Uptown Johnny. Perforated Johnny. We'll skip that. We'll talk to Francis. Now, listen to what Francis has to say.
These are dangerous times.
What's the situation here?
We got all the people out, sir, but so far
We
haven't
got all the
found any-
people out, sir. Right? We got all the people out.
Francis, tell me you got everyone out of
He
there.
already
in time.
told you.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. We got some of the people clear, but there was...
That's Francis. Mace, hammer, 3 things we can't use. Ain't that a shame? No more dies. But we have one more instance to go. Let me go ahead and take my 13 rewards, a few more hero points. And one more little instance. We open the box and then we're off to Super Adventure Box. Done. It's faster to just run. No, not entirely. Not as much fun, also. All right, all right.
It's my fault.
All right.
I never should have sent Francis alone. He's a good man.
Anise.
Not...
You're too hard on yourself, Logan.
Anise,
And on
do not
everyone
use the
else.
words hard on and Logan in
Queen
the same
doesn't expect
sentence. Please.
perfection.
Thank you.
Why do you? Greetings.
Wait, what? What's up with my face? And why do I have to be the burned one?
Quit your whining, you baby. God, Logan. Logan Thackeray. While they walk down the stairs, I'm going to take just a second and close the window. Nice day today, but temperature's dropping quickly. All right, Logan. Yeah, we're all here. We all look like the bad guys. So Sarantine can come in and try and spring us, but we're not actually the bad guys. We're the good guys.
Logan, wait. Don't rush in.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. You guys just gonna stand there?
Break formation. Spread out and take them down. Hurts, doesn't it?
How about we just do some spinning bleeds for all y'all?
Gods, I have to do everything myself.
Yes, you're going to have to do everything yourself.
Time to do some real damage.
And let's go ahead and give her a whole bunch of doses of poison. And lead. And she's dead. We win. And I just noticed who MJ Lewis
That was exhilarating.
was. I didn't even
And
notice.
effective.
Hello, old
Commander
friend.
Serentine's little work release program is
No
officially
more
shut down.
blue
You've won a
prints for
major
me this
victory
evening.
for your queen, Captain. But it wouldn't have happened without the help of our new friend.
He is a friend of
Anissa's
mine.
right. Congratulations,
An actual
are in
real
order.
world friend of
You have
mine.
more than earned.
He's the one who finished Blueprints. We have the key. And now, up next is Super Adventure Box. Let me just get rid of all of this stuff. Except for the key. We're going to open the lockbox and we're going to run off to Super Adventure Box, which is awesome. We'll grab a Black Lion chest. I'll spare you my spiel that I normally give about the Black Lion chests, and we'll just open the damn thing up. I immediately put it back. Why did I do that? Nobody knows. All right, here we go.
What is
These are the items we can get. Good stuff is 10% chance to get an uncommon or better. Let's go. Here we go. Nope.
Mine. All mine.
We got a Black Lion claim ticket scrap. We'll bank that. We'll bank that. The last thing we got is a die pack. We'll see if I have all of the dies except the 6 exclusives at the bottom, and I might have all of those. No, I don't have Cobalt. I have a 4% chance of getting a die I don't already have. Nope.
May Lissa aid you.
That will go off to a friend of mine. If they don't have it, it'll go into... the lemon die is pretty nice. It'll go into the guild stash. So I'm now going to swap over to the character that I do my Super Adventure Box in. That is one Brutus Butterbumper. He's a looker, I think you'll agree. For some value of looker. And now we're going to go into the Super Adventure Box. It is an homage to the great old days of 8-bit gaming. Most specifically, if you played Nintendo back in the day. Most specifically,
puzzle performance.
Legend of Zelda.
I greet you like the sun greets the morning.
Which I never played. Because when the Nintendo came out, I was playing computer games already, so I had no interest in Nintendo. Most of my... He actually looks like that by mistake. No, it's another character who looks like that by mistake. I kind of like the horseshoe mustache. I actually used a one of the makeover kits. So this is Super Adventure Box. I will now go into one of the worlds. There are 2+ worlds in the game. We hit our daily reward. I don't think I can open this in here. You're right, I can't open it in here. We're going to go... There are 3 modes. They used to be called Infantile, I think Normal, and Tribulation. Some people thought Infantile was too insulting, but no, I was never insulted, but they changed it to Exploration mode. So I'm going to do that first. There are rewards. I can do Zone 1 and Zone 2. I don't think I've ever succeeded in Zone 3. I haven't tried all that much. You'll note, the entire world here looks like an 8-bit game except for me. And he's giving me a pointy stick. There are just countless numbers of references and throwbacks to the classic 8-bit Nintendo games. Pixels abound. It's going to be around for 3 weeks this year. Today is the first day. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to grab a key. I don't think there's anything in that chest worth it. There are some cool rewards, including that the pistol skin I showed you earlier. There's a brand new set of items available this year for Super Adventure Box. So the second mode is the normal mode. I'll be doing that afterwards, probably less successfully. Then there's the Tribulation mode, which is made for psychopaths and people who really, really like platformers. The little blue balls there are baubles, and there's a bubble bauble, which is 250 baubles. And that is used as a currency for buying a bunch of stuff. You go into the store here, everything you break has got baubles. It also does have stuff you can buy. Like an additional man, a key, and so on. Oh, well, I'm already full. My hearts are full. So, the food item did nothing for me. Food items heal you, but only if you've taken damage. I have a key. I will open it. And that is worth 20 baubles. Now there are lots and lots and lots of hidden things in this. Lots of secrets and stuff. As an example, there's a room in here. If you drop a bomb, it blows a hole in the wall. 20 more baubles. Boing me, Daddy. Thank you. Now, I am doing Infantile mode, which has these clouds that give you rainbows that you can walk to avoid some of the jumping that will be in the normal mode and the Tribulation mode. Also, if you watch the animation, what you'll see is the clouds will go like they're shitting rainbows. I don't think that was part and parcel of Nintendo, but we'll see right here. And they make a noise, kind of like a noise. Now we're going to find, there's another secret part over here, where if you get to a particular location, you can break a crystal and get access to a special chest at the end of the level. So here's one crystal. You break it and up pop a series of boards. And you've got about, I don't know, 20 seconds or so to make it all the way over here. And up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. and now they fall. This crystal, I break this. A strange chest awaits you at the end of the zone. So I have unlocked the secret chest. The secret chest can have some really good cosmetics and stuff inside. Boing me. We break this, and it brings up a speed emblem. So now, normally it would be very difficult to make this jump, but it's easy when you've got the speed crystal goodie thing. Now, I skip a bunch of stuff in these because I'm mostly about hurrying to get to the end of level chests, as they can give you cool cosmetics. And we're almost at the end of the first level. That was careless. Alright. So the boss is up above the dude with the red crack visor. And we're just going to run in circles around this, whacking the cage. This one's really easy. Keep moving, and he'll shoot behind you every time. We'll get a bunch of baubles, and we'll also get the chest. That'll have a continue coin, so if you die, you can continue playing. And bubble bobble, I think. A couple other things are possible in there. Whoops, I almost didn't move out of his way. Almost there, and boom. And the glitched chest has just a continue coin. So now we've got 13 seconds until we teleport into the next map, the next zone. But that is World 1, Map 1. We also get a box of loot that can also have cool cosmetics in it. We are still in tribulation mode here. Sorry, not tribulation mode. I don't play tribulation mode. I'm not good enough. If you ever want to look up a Guild Wars 2 player who clearly knows what the hell they're doing, unlike, say, me, look up Guild Wars 2 tribulation mode. Also, you'll note the helpful hands pointing the right way when you're in what used to be called infantile mode, which was appropriate. It's infantile. It is now called exploration. Political correctness. Sigh. I do wonder how many complaints they actually got from people complaining about it being called infantile. I will choose to not go in there, and because running in and busting open all the stuff is amusing, but kind of a time waste for a couple of bubbles. Oops, I missed. Try that again. Now things get a little bit tougher in here, even in infantile mode. We don't do political correctness. Well, I mean, there are times when it is appropriate to be aware and not pick fights, shall we say. A lot of times when people complain about political correctness, it's because someone calls them out for being a jerk. What's the old saying? Manners don't cost anything. Oh, that was BS. Okay, I just want to go on the record that that was BS. The hell am I now? Oh no. Yeah, I got screwed, and now I'm probably gonna lose a life for no good reason. All right, that should cure me of that. Now, where was I? I'm trying to reorient myself because I haven't fallen like that. It feels like forever. Is that it? That's it. All right, here we go again. This time for sure. But fortunately, one of those bosses, or not bosses, the little monkeys that almost killed me, one of them dropped the food item that heals you all the way up. So I'm healed up all the way. I'm just not used to getting bums rushed by one of these guys. He did it again. That's not a usual behavior in my experience. Mind you, it has been almost exactly a year. It's been like 49 or 50 weeks since we last had a Super Adventure Box around. I think normally it's around for 2 weeks, but this year it's going to be around for 3. Doodly doopy dood. All right, once again, now we're going to be heading to the secret area that unlocks the bonus chest at the end. And in that case, I was about a second ahead of them dropping away. You can get back and do it. There's no penalty for falling other than time. Okay, and the strange daily chest is now available here. You can only get it once per day, per difficulty, per map, per world. So. You can hear in the distance all of these things going flying past me. And I don't have to beat the crap out of every single monkey around. That would just be unnecessary and cruel. All right, here we are again. This one's a bit tougher. The previous one you could just run around. That's not going to be quite as easy. You get to wail on it some before he sort of wakes up and shakes his head. But then you've got to get, most of the time, like a couple of whacks in. And jump. Almost screwed that one up. Probably be easier to just simply jump back and forth, but I'm used to doing it this way, so. Alright. Again, we have a glitched chest. And... continue coin. Disappointing. We've got 10 seconds. Amongst the cool things you can get the hard light weapons. Generally, most of the weapons in weapon skins and stuff in here have that sort of pixelated look to them. So they're obviously not for every character of every style. Alright, this is the last map of the first world. There is a big boss at the end, which is about a lot about timing, and so I may die a few times to him. Always takes me a while to get the timing back on him. And here we have clouds that crap rainbows. Who doesn't like that? Doodly doopy dood. Boing me. Oh, okay, or not. Your decision. You're a grown up, you can make up your own mind. Doodly doopy dood. There's a toad. Now keep in mind, all of these clouds and their oh-so-friendly, crapped-out rainbows don't exist in the regular mode. And then the tribulation mode is as if you took the regular mode and gave Satan control. Basically, things that appear to be there, floors that appear to be there are illusory and you fall through to your death. Other places, spikes come out of perfectly flat, normal-looking ground to your death. Basically, a lot of things happen to your death. Or at least to the pain. Old guy movie reference. And yeah, it is an old guy movie reference. Well, I would expect it has a higher hit rate than most of my references. Doodly doopy dood. My expectation is that it'll probably take me a couple of goes to defeat the boss here. And then we'll try World 1 regular mode. Why, look, it's the crown. Why is the crown just sitting there on a lily pad? Oh, look. Alright, I picked up a gem, threw it at him, knocked him down. Now I get to beat on him for a while. Then he's going to wake up and be not very happy with me. One. Pick it up, throw it at him. Not in time. That was as fast as I could do it, and it wasn't fast enough. He's going to do something else again. Okay, I'm in trouble now. Please open up, please. Nope, I'm in big trouble now. Please open up. Just open up, you stupid jerk. Alright. I'm probably going to fail here again. One. I think he does two things. Two. Okay, you can open up now. Please don't do another bad thing. How did that happen? I did tell you I was probably going to fail the first time, right? Shouldn't have. I had that wired. I threw too soon. I'm screwed. I think I'm going to fail again here. Yep. Gonna open your mouth this time. Nope. I'm screwed. Again. Temporarily, don't worry. It takes me a while to get the timing down on this. So. It's annoying, but fine. I had it that first time. I have no idea how I walked off the lily pad. I really don't. Is he going to do the tongue thing again? No. Give me a sec. Just give me a second. One. Stomp. Two. You're going to do the tongue thing. No, I think we may have it. It should do it. King Toad goes down. We've got 45 seconds here before we time out, and you want to wait for it to get all your stuff. That was easy. Note, once you get the timing down like I did that last time, even though I only had one heart left, I got it done. See, you just gotta stay calm. Focus. Focus. Our victory has left us exuberant and rambunctious. Let us destroy that cart. I'm going to try and destroy the cart. I've never succeeded that I can remember in destroying the cart. We're 20% done. We don't have the time. Just don't have it. Maybe. Looks like we got 50% done in 50% of the time. I don't think so. I think we come up a little bit short. We'll grab the baubles we can grab. Super Adventure Box, a bauble, that's 250 baubles. Another bag. We go back here. We need to cash in the 250 baubles for a bubble bobble. Or bobble bubble. I can never keep it straight. There are a number of other things to do in this map, by the way. I think I've done a lot of them for achieves in the past, but I would have to read up on where they are, what they do, how to do them, that kind of thing. Let's see. So these are the kind of things you can get for bobble bubbles and a little bit of gold. So you can get, for instance, say, the retro forged dagger, which looks like that. This is Death Lahar. They are selling recipes for housing, making housing items for the Super Adventure Box, or from the Super Adventure Box. This is where I bought the Trader's chest. They gave me the cool skin. You can only get one of those a week. You can buy one of these per account per week as well. These are the ones from like last year or the year before. They're not bad. They're just not as cool. As an example, here's the great sword. No, it's not bad. Just not quite to my taste like the current set is. And a number of other things that are useful. Usually a certain number a week that you can buy. Other items that can be bought for bubble baubles and gold for the most part. And we will cash in our 250 for another bauble bubble, of which we have 73 currently. I have a node in my home that I can harvest for, I can't remember, some number of baubles every day. And so over time you can get a lot of bubble baubles. And here you can get other weapon items if you earn them. For instance, to buy these, you have to earn the lower tier of them. So at some point I bought the precursor to this, so I could buy more of these, but none of the others. These are gold and bubble bubbles. These require a coin from certain specific activities in Super Adventure Box. These are... they're all red and dangery. That's the dagger. And then you can get the more simple looking pixelated designs. But now we're going to try, God have mercy on my soul, World 1 normal mode. I will not be doing Tribulation mode. I certainly embrace a certain amount of self-loathing, but not that much. You'll note the former infantile mode is this smiling buck-toothed little fellow, the villager is the normal mode, and the tribulation mode is an angry, either sweating or weeping cloud. Zone 1, please. Now, we will no longer have the clouds making things easy. Zone 1, not too difficult. Zone 2, manageable. Zone 3 is a lot tougher in regular mode. Again, we'll go over here and grab the key. There are things like racing. There are races you can run inside here. The few times I've tried, I didn't have the patience for. Like I said, while I admire this, I think it's the best piece of seasonal or festival content any game has ever had. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Halloween. I admire this. I think it's a masterpiece. But it's a masterpiece that's not especially to my tastes. Mind you, and this came out of nowhere. This basically just showed up for April Fools one year. Like the first or... I don't know how many years in it was. Oops. Before it showed up. In the first couple of years, it just showed up. One of the great surprises in the game's history, along with getting to the end of Living World Season 2 and getting an unexpected announcement. Oh yeah, expansion's coming. You know, so everyone's working their way through Living World Season 2 and they get to the end and all of a sudden, surprise! Amongst the other great... oh, I need to drop it. How do I drop it? Don't have any more health potions, right? Right. Well, I don't have access to the bomb. Why don't I have access to the bomb anymore? Why can't I drop it? That drop it? That's dropping it. Okay, there. We'll pick it up again, but first we need to blow us up the bomb. Another one was when we got to the end of Path of Fire and finished out the story and found out there was a flying mount. They had said nothing about there being a flying mount in any of the advertising. Actually, it was in the background in a single picture. But I don't think anyone made the jump to, aha, we're going to get a flying mount. And then we got a flying mount. Well, they have done a good job in the past of sandbagging to keep certain things secret. So, other than having none of the clouds, the clouds are the only real difference between infantile mode and normal. But it is nice having two modes in that it allows you to... Missed one. Where was it? Whoops! There it is. That's the one I missed. It does allow you to... get used to the play. Oh, I have screwed up. I have screwed up. I have screwed up multiple times. So I'm going to have to wait now for these things to fall down. And then I'll restart, because I screwed up, because I'm bad at games. Because I'm old, and I'm kind of crap. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, four 1,000, five 1,000, six 1,000. About 6 seconds left that time. We break this, and now there is a chest waiting for us again at the end of the level. Snake is spitting stuff at me. Snake's mom never told him that that was gross. Almost missed that one. Pardon me, coming through, pardon me. Excuse me, sir, Mr. Monkey, sir. I'm sure you mean business. I ran into him. I don't want to do that. Alright. We'll grab the sun, which I think makes us do more damage when we whack things. So we get 2 whacks worth. And again, we're just going to do Ring Around the Rosie. Pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, all fall down. As we will handily beat the bad guy in normal mode. Map 1 zone. Which, unless we screw it up, I assume there's a secret chest, or a secret, crystal you can break to get an extra chest inside the chest, like I'm about to get here on Zone 3. But I have no idea. Alright, glorious chest. I can feel it. This time we're definitely getting something from the glorious chest. I'll take 2 bubble bobbles, or bobble bubbles, that's for sure, and a continue coin. None of the extra bonus, goodies, but that's fine. Time to go. Now we venture into the dark woods, where shadows loom. Well, shadows are looming now. $33 more baubles. I'm just going to grab these bubbles because, hey, bouncing around is fun! Again, we have another race there. I've tried it a couple of times. Do the races, and I'm just not quite as adept as I would like to be. Know what I mean? I think we've gone too far. That's okay. At least we got a reward of a bauble. Boing! Sorry, I'll stop singing boop songs at you. Boing. Coming up, and another bauble. More baubles. There are all kinds of secrets and stuff in these maps. And was it last year or the year before where they added the first parts of World 3? Because at launch it had World 2, and they were hoping to, have the resources to throw at it to get additional worlds made. But for a long time, for a while, it wasn't even available at all. Fortunately, they brought it back, and they have done some additional work. But even as it is, I still consider it to just be an incredible masterpiece of game design. Boing me. Got him. Jerk. Boing! Once again, we will now head up here to activate the bonus chest. Now keep in mind, if we miss our jump here, we fall into the goo, and the goo does damage. Like that. So that cost me half a heart. In the words of Gabriel Byrne's character in Miller's Crossing, what heart? Ooh, made it, okay. It's one where it's always close. And I do intimately know the pain of being on that last one and just hitting space and fall, but the platform falls out from underneath you and you plummet into the green goo. Now we head back up there again, but not quite the same direction. This way. As I said, I have no real problem with zones 1 and 2, other than, you know, occasionally screwing up in either infantile mode or normal mode. I don't do tribulation. I'm not that crazy. But this is a bit tougher. Some of this part. There we go. That was a good. Oh, I screwed that up in every way imaginable. All right. Take a break. Stretch out. Deep breath. Now this is the same as the last time, except getting back up here is a little more difficult if I fall. Almost. Got it? Another glorious chest. Yeah, 2 more bubbles. And they give you a way down if you want to talk to, I think, to talk to the NPC down there. Or maybe so that your friends could get up here if you were doing it in duos. That's possible. You know, if you're doing it in a group. I've never done any group here. I have seen people doing the tribulation mode in groups so that one person can do the segment and wait while the other ones keep dying and dying and dying and dying until they finish it. 16 more baubles and 25 more baubles. Right, this, on the other hand, I am not confident in. I have done it successfully in the past. A few times. Not a bunch. Oh, that's right. I don't think that I'm actually taking damage from those. Do I have to break? There we are. Alright. Right, okay, you need to land on the edge, just so. Ah, that's right. We want to avoid the ookiness there in the center of the flower. Like I said, this one is not like the others. The first two zones in this map are pretty simple and straightforward. This one much less so. Maybe it's the key. Maybe I just can't move. Grab the key. I don't think I need the key, but I would like to have the key. This way, I think. I think I can make that jump. Frog. Monkey's chasing me! Monkey is chasing me! Monkey cannot catch Lens! Lens is too smart for Monkey! Okay, I shouldn't mock the monkey. Really. Wasn't that a Peter Gabriel song? I've got a chest over there. I'm going to take a chance and see if I can open it up. I will take the 40 bubbles, I think that was. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Don't know. Let's see. Up there, I think. But I don't know how to get up there, he said. Because he didn't know how to get up there. Boinging over there, I think, would be the answer. Stop following me, you little jerk. Oh. I missed everything. That was not what I was trying to do. I'm defeated. Once again being chased by a monkey. Nobody likes you, monkey. Nobody. Missed. I think you can see by now why I said that Zone 3 in World 1 was a lot tougher. It was all falling away. I thought they were. I was hearing the sound behind me. I'm going, are those all falling away? And they were. That was a mistake. I was a mistake. I made a mistake. I make mistakes. I am only human. Possibly almost human. Jury's out. That is not the way. That's not good. Downed again. Okay. I'm not giving up yet. That's too easy. Ow. Don't stand there like a dumbass. Dumbass. Ah. Monkey dropped some food. Thank you, monkey. Oh, he's got an enormous stick. They're not supposed to have sticks. They're supposed to throw crap at me. He did not have food. That's not a happy monkey thing. That was close. That's not good. Yeah, I know. Now super fast. I thought I could run on the back of those things. Evidently I cannot. And I'm dead. I'm not giving up yet. Not yet. I did say that this one was a lot harder. And it's been almost a year since I've done it last, so... Take a little hit if necessary. And again, a couple of hits if necessary. Okay, that was not necessary. Toad is only giving me a bobble. Jerk. God, he's such a jerk. Alright, well, we've made our way to the king. I don't think he's any harder than the previous version, so I'll probably die a few times. But that's fine. That's all part of the fun, you know? Oh, we'll get off to a good start at least. Not in time. He's going to stomp again. Oh, okay. But we're back with the 4 hearts at the king. Why is he... There he goes. Never seen that happen before. But I guess there's a first time for everything, theoretically. Come on. What is wrong? What the shit? He didn't give me a freaking gem or an opportunity to do anything. Has he gotten into a bugged state? Stomp. 2. Not in time. Not fast enough. Might take me a few deaths to get the timing down again. You understand. Stomp again. Tongue. No, big kaboom. No, tongue. Nope, no, it's not. Should be fast enough. Get it. Not fast enough. My timing is not good tonight. But I'm not giving up. Because you deserve the best effort from me. But you're going to have to settle for my standard kind of crappy effort. I'm not very good at things. Is he going to tongue me again? Yeah, he's going to stomp. That's it. All right. I need to get off to a good start. That would be good. If I could get off to not a losing a life there. Like I'm some kind of freaking loser. Come on, open up. He didn't open up. Oh, I'm not sure if it's different for this level or if I'm just screwing things up. I mean, I am definitely screwing things up, but I'm not sure if that's all it is. I'm working on it. I'm not giving up yet. I should have picked up the gem on my way out. That was foolhardy. Oh. I screwed that up too. Yep, I know. Now, this is nothing like Tribulation mode. This is just Lens playing badly mode. And it is in a gummed up state. This is not supposed to be happening. It's in a weird state because he's 2/3 dead, and we've only gone through 1/3 of the thing. So it appeared to be bugged, but in this case the bug was to my advantage and Yay, that is both the first. World complete. Glorious chest. 2 more bauble bubbles. Maybe there is no special sort of challenge moat to get an extra bonus chest, because that's what we got. So we're going to sit here, and then we're going to move back. Doing this activity gives me pain right here. This happens sometimes when I'm doing a very key press intensive activity in a game. I get pains right there. Probably because, you know, when I'm keyboarding, I'm like this, and that's not natural. But victory was mine. Oh, I get to destroy the card again. Well, that's nice. It's 45 seconds, which means that 30 seconds we should have it about a third done. We won't. We'll have it about 30% done. Yeah, 30% on the notes. So I don't know if this is not finishable by a single player, or if I'm doing something wrong, or what the deal. I don't know, I could try a bomb. See if that makes any difference. I don't think so. No, we get to about 10%. That's about as close as we can get. 7%. We'll grab the baubles we knocked off. Another bauble. Wow. Whole bauble. I'll try not to spend it all in one place. And we got a couple of goodie boxes. I think I didn't see how many baubles it was, but not many. Like 12 and then 25, something like that. But we have finished my desired activities for the day. And another 37. I will, because I have enough to buy another bubble, do that. Giving me 82 of them. I will then return back to Ratasum and be able to open the goodie boxes I got and see if maybe we got another cosmetic. And actually, they're not all cosmetic. Some of them are actually usable items.
I'm off to Lion's Arch. I have business with the Captain's Council.
Be careful. They may
As
be
you can
business
tell,
people
a lot of
today,
players...
but they
Oh,
were
there
all
are the
pirates not
chocobos.
too
The
long
dancing chocobos are here. But we have this, which is our daily bag of fat loot. And we have 3 super loot bags, which commonly will have food items, continue coins, and stuff. Uncommonly, they'll have a retro force weapon chest or a bubble. And then the hard lights are quite rare. I can usually get a couple per season of Super Adventure Box. Also finish something up, which they won't let me claim because I'm at 1,305. They won't let you claim once you're above the limit until you've spent some. So I'm going to spend some.
Discover through collaboration.
As soon as it wakes up, there we go. Ascended chests, legendaries, gold, mystic clovers. Yeah, it should be. I need the mystic clovers first. Oh my god, they actually added a slide bar. Thank Christ. Pardon my language. Beforehand, it was buy 1 or buy 5. And that was for things that go up to like 120.
I fought for years in the Mist War.
Oh, thank you, finally. Previously, this user interface was somebody's junior college C- project in user interface, user experience design. There we go. I now have purchased 20 Mystic Clovers. They're used in crafting basically legendary machines.
That's unfortunate.
But now we can also
challenge yourself to learn.
Whatever the special stuff is, some of the festival stuff, undoubtedly. World 1 Classic Achievement. I get 100. 100's not a big deal. Let's see. Complete the annual Super Adventure Box Nostalgic and World 2. Yeah, World 2 I don't think I can get done. What was the other achievement? Dailies, by the way. Daily Super Adventure Box. I need to do something else. Smash the honeycomb in World 1, Zone 1. Crap, I have no idea where that is.
We'll never get recruits.
Locksmithing, open the chests in World 1, Zone 2.
The judge and Coden the jury.
Smash 10 pieces of furniture in World 1, Zone 3. And deliver an ooze to the ooze farmer in World 1, Zone 2. Okay, didn't get those done. What's the reward from that? I don't recall. A box of Super Adventure Box goods. What is in that? Contains a Continue coin, 2 Fancy Furniture coins, a Crimson Assassin tokens, 8 baubles, and the personal thanks of Mojo.
No food, drink, or 6
Festivals. Super Adventure, Super Adventure Box Nostalgia. Powered boots and the Super Rainbow Cloud Weapons Locker are the things we can get for completing. That 4? No. Tier 2, 6 of these things. I've got 2 of them done. The Super Adventure Box Rainbow Weapons are new. Wow, those look colorful. Here's the axe. Oh, yeah, they're just very, very pixelated. Cool, but not to my taste. And then the powered boots. Those are the boots.
So I told him. New regulations stipulate.
All right, we're going to open our bags.
Nice gear.
Nothing of note. That's just a regular champion box. So that's going to have a yellow crafting bit and like piles of bloodstone dust.
It's your turn
and a box of unidentified gear. 2 more. No good stuff? Oh, no good stuff today. Alright, well I have finished up the dailies and the key farm. That was my objective for the day. So, I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I may be back tomorrow. If I'm back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, 1 in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, it will be for more blueprints. If not, it will be Thursday, probably for an early session, I'm going to guess before noon Pacific time, starting with the new season of Last Epoch. If you're not familiar with it, it's a Diablo-alike, really good. And they're having their second season, adding a whole bunch of new stuff. Looks really cool. And then the day after that will be Defiance, at least 1 session of that, and probably a session of Last Epoch as well. And after that, more of the same. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Back either tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday early, tomorrow will be the regular time. I hope the rest of your day goes awesome. Take care,